Y'all don't truly understand how good Trevor Lawrence was in high school. Everyone knows about him being the freshman that led Clemson to a 15-0 national title against Alabama, in what's seen as one of the best freshman seasons ever by a player, and we saw him make 2 more college football playoff appearances, including another national championship appearance. Dude was legitimately feared in the state of Georgia. He went to Carterville that was only in 4A, but he literally ran the entire class for years. It was so insane to where when I was a freshman on varsity, our coaches were game planning on how not to play Cartersville. Because at the time, they hadn't lost a game in over 2 years. And since Trevor Lawrence was going into his senior season, it meant they weren't going to lose again. Our coaches literally game planned, how can we win all of our games so we get on the opposite side of the bracket so that maybe we see them in the state championship game. His freshman year, they only lost 2 games, one to a 6A opponent and the other to Buford. And if you don't know anything about Buford, this year they went 16-0 and were top 30 in the nation. So in other words, they were stacked. His sophomore year, they run the gauntlet, beat Buford in the state championship, 15-0. His junior year again, they run the gauntlet, beat everybody, 15-0. And like I said, his senior year, which was my freshman year, our coaches knew we had a squad. We had so many seniors. We had Kyle Hamilton, who's a junior playing safety. John Fitzpatrick, tight end and DN going to Georgia. This was finally our time. But Cartersville, with senior Trevor Lawrence, was still there. Now we ran the gauntlet, went undefeated that year, beat the number 2 team in the class, Blessed Trinity. So that put them on the other side with Cartersville. And tell me why the unthinkable happened. They beat Cartersville at Cartersville 21-17. When I tell you, when we heard that news, we were shocked. Long story short, we lost in the state championship to Blessed Trinity after beating them in the regular season. But it was such a feat that BT was able to game plan Trevor Lawrence and actually beat him. But that BT team was absolutely stacked. I mean, they had Steel Chambers, running back, linebacker, Ohio State. I think number 8 went to Middle Tennessee State on the D line. So of course he was tearing everybody up. The QB went to Air Force, receiver went to UAB, and JD Bertrand played linebacker at Notre Dame. So it took a Herculean effort to finally beat Trevor Lawrence and stop him from winning 3 straight perfect seasons.